Hello everybody, welcome back to Voico. And today I'm talking about a very exciting new announcement that came out from Adepticon in the early hours of the morning today, I think. And it was a brand new Imperial Knight, so as you can see in the background, there is the sort of teaser release video playing. And in this video I'm just going to sort of give a few predictions about it, what I think of the model, stuff like that. And there will be probably another video coming today or tomorrow about my thoughts on there's a battle that also got like teased yesterday for 2019 release, or today for 2019 release. So I think it's in a couple of seconds on the actual promotional video where we'll get a glimpse of the knight. But overall, before you sort of see it, I'm amazed at this model. I really can't wait to see it in real life. So as you can see there, weapons wise, it looks like it's got some kind of plasma weapon that we haven't yet seen. That looks like it is possibly a volcano cannon, or a sort of slightly smaller version of a volcano cannon, which I think is extremely exciting. That's like gonna have insane amounts of firepower if that is a volcano cannon. And then it looks to have maybe heavy stubbers or something of the like on its shoulders, and then a rocket launcher on the carapace, I think that's called, and then two twin melters. So just looking at it from that, not really knowing what the two main guns are, having sort of an idea, this is looking like an insanely powerful Imperial Knight. When I think you can sort of see comparison to an Imperial Knight armature, and it doesn't look that much taller than a regular Imperial Knight. I haven't actually seen any comparisons to a regular Imperial Knight. Obviously, we can only see it in comparison to the Knight armatures there. But I think it's just sort of wider, maybe a little bulkier than a normal Imperial Knight. Like the body looks like it's a bit bulkier, but it doesn't look that much taller. Maybe a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be that much more huge. But I think in general, I haven't seen anyone who looks at that and goes, "That isn't cool." My first thought when I first saw it was that it looks like a Warlord Titan that's sort of been shrunk down to Imperial Knight size, and I still think that now. It's just sort of the shape of the shoulder pads, and it's obviously the way it holds its guns, and just sort of everything about it. And the face, even the face, is very much like a Warlord Titan face. In terms of price, obviously I'm pretty sure this is going to be more expensive than a normal knight. I'm going to say it's going to be in the region of about £110, maybe even more than that. Obviously we don't know if it's going to have any more options than what we've seen in promotional material. It may have the option to have a massive killy sword, something like that, like we have seen in the normal Imperial Knights. And I think it would be quite cool to see an Imperial Knight with an even bigger sword than one we've already seen. And in terms of rules, I can see this probably being, I can't remember the exact stats of an Imperial Knight. I think it's toughness 8 with like 24 wounds or something like that. And I can see this being a bit more powerful than that, but not much. I'm pretty sure it's going to be toughness 8 dude. Because stuff like the Shadow Sword and stuff is a toughness 8, and I can't see this being more tough than that. But I do think it will probably have a few more wounds than a normal knight, just because of its bulk, and just by how much firepower it seems to have. Like that plasma gun, it's looking to be like sort of a bigger version of the plasma gun that is on the new Dreadnought. So I think it's going to be pretty similar to a plasma gun. Maybe it's like the same kind of ideas, like you can have D3 shots, stuff like that. But I imagine it'll probably be a strength 10 gun. And then that volcano cannon, or what I think is a volcano cannon, it looks very much like a volcano cannon. I think everyone knows how powerful they are. Just killing, they can one-shot stuff like Wraith Knights and stuff. They can probably one-shot, if you're lucky, an Imperial Knight. And then looks like we may have 2 hunter killer missiles on the carapace. obviously my killing missiles aren't amazing. They're kind of a subtext on this beast. And then I'm not actually sure. I think there may be heavy stubbers on the shoulders, the dual heavy stubbers there. Obviously, none of this, apart from those guns, I'd imagine, are really set up for taking down infantry. So they may be just helpful to take down some dudes if you're getting Overwatch or something. And then obviously it's got the 2 dual melter guns, which on their own, that's going to be powerful. That's 4 melter shots. That is going to quite easily take down your light vehicles and stuff. I think it's going to have BS4 because that's the ballistic skill that normal Imperial Knights have. I can't see them changing that. I think Imperial Knights might have weapon skill 3, although I don't actually have a knight myself, so I can't verify that. I can't actually remember exactly. But overall, I'm absolutely in love with this model. I can't see myself actually buying it just because I think it probably will be probably over £110, something like that. And I'm not sure if I can justify spending that much money on a single model when, say, I could get Forge Bane, maybe even split Forge Bane, so for £45 or something, £46, I could get 2 Knight Armigers and like a whole small Mechanicus Force. But definitely for people who already have Knights, this would be a great figurehead. Say you want to make your own knight household, this would be an amazing leader. I would love to see some of the lore and stuff about these guys. But yeah, that's my sort of initial thoughts. I can't wait to sort of see one of these in real life, see what it does in the battlefield. Definitely be cool to have another big Imperial war machine on the battlefield. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Go and check out my video on Sisters of Battle if that's out when you're watching this. So yeah, see you later.